Thank you. Hello. Happy midday. It's wonderful to see everyone here for one of my very favorite days of the year, when we have the Laird essay contest winner speaking, and we get to celebrate Ms. Betty Laird, who is one of the grand dame of Lawrence, who, it's like she owns this place. It's her theater. Betty's, I'll start with Betty's husband, even though he's kind of a minor player now. But anyway, Roy D. Laird was not a minor player. He was one of the founding parents of Crease back in 1959 and 1960, over 50 years ago now. And he was a professor in political science. But the secret weapon, of course, was Betty, who wrote lots of books with him, and has, in fact, I found one just the other day that has Roy and Betty Laird. I'll show it to you. It's some kind of a, feels like it's a glossary of some sort. Anyway. Oh, yeah, I know. But, okay. What is it?
I can't remember the name of it.
It was a long time, and as Russians say, it wasn't true anyway. But, okay, anyway, but this was true. So she's also a Kansas historian in her own right. She's constantly writing. She's constantly working on something. She's a poet, and if you are a loyal reader of the Lawrence Journal World, you will find her poems regularly published there. I look for them.
They'll publish anything.
No, wait a minute. Okay. That's actually not true, but she's also an actor on stage and screen, and so she's been in many plays and films around here. I think the one that we would always all know is Ethel Fair on Golden Pond, which was also famous as a movie. And Betty writes plays. So last August 2011, she had her very own play, To Catch a Butterfly, that was presented here in Lawrence. Not Lawrence Community Theater, I was about to say Lawrence.
Theater Lawrence now.
Theater Lawrence, which is now moving west.
Yes, yes.
Yes, very exciting, I guess. Not for those of us who love downtown.
No.
But anyway, closer to your house.
Yes.
Anyway, this was all in relation to our 150th celebration of, or commemoration, I should say, of the Civil War. Not something to celebrate particularly. But Betty probably knows more about Lawrence history, Kansas history, and Civil War than anybody else in this room.
No.
But anyway. Okay, and I thank Betty every year, and it's such a pleasure from the bottom of whatever heart I have down here, for your support year after year after year of this great essay contest. And so, now we'll go on to the essay contest, which is basically an entry of sort of an 8-page thought piece. It's not supposed to be some really deep research. It's supposed to involve research, but it's supposed to be an essay of current interest. And it can be anything in the Reese region. It can be humanities, social sciences, and so forth. We've had both in the past. And thanks to Betty Laird's generosity, it is one of the best essays contests on campus. It comes with a $750 check, $75 worth of books, a certificate, and your name emblazoned on a deathless plaque. And you get to write it on your, it's like maybe the first, actually for you it's not the first bit of money you've won, but it's a large award and it's something that goes right on your vita, right? Okay, our 18th Laird essay contest. Boy, it's 20th year, we're gonna have a bigger party, right? Invite everybody to lunch or something over this. Roshi Du is an MA, Reese MA student who's just finishing up now. Graduating next week. We'll be celebrating her again. She's written extensively on Russia, China, and Central Asian energy politics and policy. Since January 2011, Roshi's been working as a graduate research assistant over at Fort Leavenworth with the PHMSA something I'm very proud of, the FIMSO-CREASE Research Assistantship Program. She's conducted English, Russian, and Chinese research on multiple subjects in the region, and she's developed her own research project on Russian-Chinese competition over Central Asian energy resources. And she maintains a blog having over at Fort Leavenworth having to do with those security issues. Before coming to the United States in 2010, the fall, she got her Bachelor of Arts in Russian Language and Literature and Bachelor of Economics at Peking University in Beijing. And then she's going on to PhD work at Iowa. Do I dare say it? Yes, in political science, international relations, and with focus on Chinese-Russian politics. She's going to be hot for many years to come, I can tell you. So Roshi today is talking about a somewhat different subject, but